Welcome back, Arcadians. Alex here with another video, and a lot has changed since you last saw me. The game room is 95% finished, I would say, but I think you'll be quite surprised in how much I've done since you last saw a video. Look at this, guys. And I have to say I'm really happy the way it's turned out. So let's just start off. Now this is not going to be a game room tour. I will do a game room tour once I've got all the cabs in here that I want. But I'm just going to show you basically what I've been doing. So what I'm really happy is with the lights here. I know they're only dimmers, but I can dim the console area, which is down the back there, and turn it up, or turn the arcade part down, which is nice. So you don't get any light reflection on the screens. But for the sake of this video, I'm going to turn them up a little bit so you can see what I've got here. But the thing I'm really proud of is obviously the console room has turned out way better than I thought it was going to be. And the marquee lights, which I made. There's a box light basically, which took me about 3 days to build, I guess. So remember all those Electrocoin marquees that I had? I forgot to make use of these. And I decided to make a 5 marquee box light, and I can change them around as well. And it wasn't easy to do. It wasn't easy, and I've still got to make the other one for the other side, but I'm really chuffed the way it's turned out. So I've got Samurai Showdown, Wizard of Fire, Strikers 1945, Gun Frontier, that's my favourite, I do love that, and Captain Commando. So I'm really chuffed with that. So looking back, this side is the left side as you walk in. That's my row of cabs. Now that is not really going to change, except the Stargate has been sold to my friend Roger, and I'm going to get another Electrocoin MIDI to go next to that one, so I've got horizontal and vertical play. But I'm really chuffed, really chuffed. So in there at the moment I've got Jackal playing, Rescue, Donkey Kong. Unfortunately, the board of Donkey Kong's not working, so I've stuck Junior in there for now. But I have got a three-way adapter. So what I want to do, I'll build some sort of platform inside Donkey Kong so I can switch between DK3, Junior and Donkey Kong. That's my plan. Sheriff and Sky Skipper. I've got a new monitor, hopefully. I'm picking that up tomorrow for this. I'm really excited. It's been a long time putting up with that horrible versus golf screen on Sky Skipper, so I'm going to be really chuffed to pick up that. I've got my Sky Skipper original flyer there next to the cab. I've got a surge protector in here, so if I ever get a lightning strike, it will shut down. And I've got all the cabs on these switches here, so I can turn them off individually. So there you go. That is the right side as you walk in. The left side, I've yet to build the other light box, which is going to go across the top here to house another 5 marquees. I've got my Asteroids Deluxe, which I've got the multi-game installed. As you know, I did that in the last video. Absolutely loving that. Super Hang-On will probably go at the end, because I don't want the big cabs sticking out so you can't see much of the console room as you walk in. So that will probably go at the end. And Space Invaders, which is still being fixed, will go there. Then I'll have Robotron. And the only cab I need really to fill this last space up is a lovely Defender. I'm looking for a lovely Defender. So here, the console room, which I'm really pleased with. So the back wall, as you know, is reclaimed wood, and all of this shelving here is reclaimed scaffold boards, which builders use. So there's loads of marks on them where they've gone through the boards with angle grinders. We've all done it, been up there on the scaffolding, cutting bricks, cutting tiles, and gone through the boards. But I love that. Shows they've been used and they're a bit worn, and I've just oiled them with Danish oil, the same as the back wall. So I've got my Super Nintendo sign up there. I've got Back to the Arcade neon. I'm going to get 2 more neons for this back wall. So there's not a lot of room for art. I've had to literally not chuck all my art out, but I'm giving some of my art away. I've got this wall space here for art, and that is about it. So up here I've got my trading card award ceremony Superstars of 2017, which is what I got for the Sky Skipper project, me and my good friend Whitney Roberts. And next to the neon, which I think is really cool, is my Blade Runner 2049 picture, which is really cool. I'm a big fan of Blade Runner and Ridley Scott, and I just love that piece of art. It's really nice. So that goes up there. And then I've just got to find another piece of art that's going to go next to the SFG art as well. And then I've got my DMD display, which probably won't stay in that position. It might go underneath the TV. I need a bigger TV because I love my modern gaming as well. So that TV's going. I'm going to get 4K TV, slightly, not too big, but bigger than that, and just lift that up probably 6 inches and mount it on the wall. I've got my 2 Vectrexes now set up for the first time, horizontal. That one's running Star Wars Empire Strikes Back with the UV light display. And I've got my vertical set up with my new pickup, which is Vector Blade. Absolutely fantastic game. And on the Switch, I'm playing Rogue Galaxy, which is an awesome space game. Absolutely love it. It's not a space sim like Elite Dangerous. It's got a much more arcade feel. But you can do a lot of trading, you can join guilds, you know, you can join the pirates or stay on the side of the law. It's a really cool game, absolutely loving that. It's Rogue Galaxy on the Switch, totally recommend that if you like space games. And then I've got my little Quarter Arcades Galaga, which they're charging up at the moment, and Pac-Man. And on this side, finally, I can have most of the consoles that I enjoy playing set up constantly. So I've got my PC Engine, playing a bit of Armed F. Got my BBC Micro, which I grew up on at school, and that's playing Iridium at the moment. Fantastic game. Should have been an arcade game, Iridium. So cool. I know people say the C64 version is best. You know, I like the BBC version's good and the Speccy version's good. I haven't actually played the C64 version. I must give that a try. I've got my Spectrum, you know, had that, my original Spectrum from back in 1981. The NES. I've got my Sheikah arcade stick for playing my SNES games and my arcade games. So at the moment here I've got Year Kung Fu, and that's running off a Retro Pi. So I've got all my arcade games on that. I need one actually for my Jammer Cab. I might get one of those. I've got my Mega Drive there in the corner. It's got an EverDrive. And that's set up. Down here I've got a room finally for PCBs. I know they don't look nice, but it's easy access. Finally I've got easy access to my PCBs, and they're all wrapped up there nice and safe to change into my Jammer Cab when I want to. Got loads of space. Still haven't filled it all up. Got my books down there at the bottom, all my Super Play, complete Super Play collection, my Switch, another Sheikah arcade stick, Vectrex collection over here, more books, and don't know what I'm going to do with all these limited box Zeldas. I don't really have the room for them, but I'm going to keep hold of them for now. But I see I've got loads of shelf space, which I want to expand my MVS collection, my Mega Drive collection, of course, the Super Nintendo collection, which I sold a lot off when I had the broken arm. You can hear Robotron's going doolally, something's wrong with that. My BBC Micro collection, Micro Power. A few Game & Watches here, which I'm looking to expand. My Spectrum collection, all original games that I bought with my paper round back in the day. And my Switch collection at the top here. Okay, so loads of space to expand, and because these shelves here are double thickness, I can double up on a lot of those games. So I'm really chuffed with the way the console area's turned out. Obviously I need furniture, I need a chair. I need 2 chairs actually. I need a desk chair, and I need a nice comfortable chair to sit there and play all the modern stuff in, which I'm gonna get. But that's just gonna have to wait. So looking back, guys, that is my arcade, how it's come along. See the carpet's in, the cat's loving the carpet. Aren't you, Rufus? Hey, Rufus? That's Roger's cab there, Robotron, that's going. So yeah, guys, really, really chuffed. So what I'm gonna do is sit down now. The only problem is I haven't got good lighting to do a video yet. I need to get a box light or something. The lighting in here is really for the ambience of the arcade, which I absolutely love, but it's not great for filming. So I'm gonna have to get a box light for filming. So the spotlights here are usually on my face, but I'm just gonna have to make do for a while anyway. So that's it, guys. So here we are, guys. We finally made it to the end of the road. We're nearly 95% finished this arcade. It's been a bumpy old ride, I have to say. A few things I'm not happy with. The doors, for example, I'm not happy with as you walk in. We had that really extreme week of hot weather last week, and the sun was beating down those doors. I don't know whether it's because I've painted it black or whether it's just cheap wood. I would imagine it's cheap wood, because you get front doors that are painted black and they've warped really badly, so I'm not happy with those. The box light I'm happy with, but I've made some mistakes on the line. You can't see them, but I hope to rectify those, and I will show you how I put that together in my next video, because I've got to do the other one. But I just wanted to do that one first and see how it's going to come together, and I'll do a video on the other one when I make it, hopefully next week. But other than that, I'm really chuffed with it. I'm really chuffed with this space here. It's a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be, the console area. You know, I really wanted to make this area part of the hobby as well, because console collecting is always, if not bigger part of the hobby for me than arcade collecting. We played arcade games back in the day, but we never had the money to collect them or the space. But console games has always been there. Since the old Atari 2600 and Sinclair Spectrum, I've always been collecting games. So I've been collecting since 1981, guys, long time. And it's nice to have all my games that I bought with my paper money on display finally. I've got other stuff as well. I was thinking about actually having a display cabinet, but I don't think I'm going to have space for that. 11 cabs in here and I'm full, you know, no more, that's it. And you know what, guys, I'm really happy with the collection of cabs I've got now. I know I've sold lots over the period I've been in this hobby, but you know, I think we all do that, don't we? We get to refine the collection to what we want. I think the games that I've got are quite varied. I've got a driver, I've got a vector, I've got a shooting game, I've got a platform game, you know, I've got a few oddities. I've got 2 jammer cabs. I think it's a nice selection of cabs and I'm really happy with it, and I wouldn't want it any bigger, to be honest with you, because I love having this space for modern gaming. Love playing this game on the Switch, this Rogue Galaxy. Can't recommend it enough, guys. Really, really cool. And I love the retro game as well. Love having these TVs set up here. So I plan to get probably one more CRT along here. The only problem I'm having is when I put these two together, these are Sony Trinitron 14-inch TVs, they wobble. So obviously they haven't put some sort of interference blocker in the TVs, whether it's because they're early models, I don't know, but you get wobble. This is about as far as I can get them together without the screen wobbling, unless I put a sheet of metal between the two. I'll have to figure out how I'm going to do that, because I want to fit another one up here. I love these TVs, the picture on is so good. We compared these TVs with the PVM and you could not tell the difference, guys. You could not tell the difference. Someone's entering the area of my game, my space game. Yeah, and I love the shelf. I love the fact that I can slide all the consoles underneath, have space for a keyboard here or an arcade stick, and still be able to see. This chair that I'm sitting on has just been brought out from the garden. I'm not going to keep this chair. It's a little bit too low as well. It needs to be a bit higher. Yeah, new TV, bigger TV, mounted on the screen.
Entering the area.
And sorry, this is more important. Okay, this game. If someone enters my area, I have to just check who it is. Could be police. Could just be a private tradesperson passing through my galaxy. So yeah, I absolutely love it, and I hope it's giving you some ideas for your games room, because you know, a lot of people go with the white MDF look, the IKEA look,
entering the area,
which I did for years, and you know, it's a cheap option. This is not cheap. These scaffold boards cost me about 500 quid to buy, and it cost me carpenter to put it in, so about 700-800 quid all in all to get all this shelving in. But I prefer the look, the more natural wood look. It goes well with the back wall with the reclaimed wood, and they all came sanded, and I just put some Danish oil on them, and they look fantastic. They really do. Because
Entering the area.
a lot of the IKEA shelving that you get, it's pre-made. You're governed what spaces you have, and you know, I got fed up with big box games, not being able to fit them in, and moving the shelves around constantly to fit different games in. I sat here for a year figuring out how I was going to have it. So I worked out those shelves exactly the size of a SNES cart. Everything works around the Super Nintendo cart in this room, or an arcade machine. Literally everything. And I've got 2 more neons I want to put on this back wall. So there's not going to be no art, just neons. And that's it, guys. I'm really chuffed with it. I'm happy with the collection. I'm a happy camper in my room. And hopefully I'll be uploading many, many more videos to come. I've got some pickups here, guys, and I've got some more coming. As I say, I've got a new monitor for that SkySeeker. I've got a PCB, which I've been waiting to play for such a long time. It's such a good game. It's a tower plan game. It's really cool. Hopefully be picking it up in a couple of weeks. But I picked up this. This is a rare PCB by Stern. It is a game I've been wanting to play for a very long time. It is Lost Tomb. It's a twin stick shooter. This is a very rare PCB, and I was hoping to straight plug and play this in my rescue cab because it's Stern. But unfortunately, the joystick mappings are different, so I can't. But I do have a Stern multi-board that my good friend Phil's given me, so it's got Lost Tomb on there. I should be able to play that on the Jammer cab. We'll do a video on that because it is a good game. Got some other pickups here that I've had for ages, but since, you know, all this work's being done, I've just literally stuck them up in the loft. Got a lovely copy of Duck Hunt. Now, Whitney, I know, is collecting these. He's in America, so I know they're a lot more common over there than they are here. Well, maybe the PAL ones are here, but I really want a complete collection of the black box NES games. I think they're absolutely fabulous, and the NES is one of my favourite systems, and this is a cracking game. I love Duck Hunt, I really, really do. And this is a really nice copy. This cost me £40, this one. Box complete, really nice. So, trying to get that collection back. Let's just turn this down, because there's no one entering my space. There's no crafts entering. I can't see any. I thought it was all going to kick off. But it's not. Yeah, this is really cool, guys. This is cool. So, you know, I've got my Virtual Boy recent pickup. Can you see it there on the corner? So I want to get back into that, back into collecting the Virtual Boy. And this came up on eBay. Now, I don't know how many of these made, but I remember playing this at Revival once. Or was it Revival? I think it was actually it was an event further up north. And me and Roger played it, and he had it set up with 2 Virtual Boys. And guys, you wouldn't believe how cool this played on a Virtual Boy. It was so good. Really good game. It's obviously Street Fighter on the Virtual Boy. Now, this did cost me a lot of money, and I'm trying to think what I paid for it now. I think it was a couple of £100, but this is a rare game on the Virtual Boy. Obviously can't show you any game footage, but well, I'm sure there is some on YouTube. But I'm really chuffed to start the Virtual Boy collection with such a rare game in the collection. That's Street Fighter for the Virtual Boy. I know, the Virtual Boy is a little bit of an oddity, isn't it? But I like it. I think it's really, really cool. And it's got some great games for it. One of them is Wario Land. I love Wario Land on the Virtual Boy. Turrican, Super Turrican, managed to get my Turrican game back. This is a lovely copy that Rob gave me. Well, he didn't give me, I bought it off him. 120 quid for a lovely boxed Super Turrican. Do love the Turrican series. I've pre-ordered with Strictly Limited, I think it is, the big box Turrican set with a lot of the games on there, the Mega Drive version, and a couple of the other versions that weren't released, or were released on the, what was it, that console? Was it the NX? Which is basically a hybrid Super Nintendo you can plug into your flat screen TV. There was a version of Turrican on there, Lost Levels or something like that, which is being released on the Switch version. So I'm really looking forward to it. It hasn't arrived. They're so slow, Strictly Limited, in getting their games out. It must be nearly a year now since I've been waiting for the Space Invaders box set. Next up is a Switch game which I haven't played yet. It is Bite the Bullet. I've heard nothing but good reviews about this. This is a Strictly Limited game. Don't know how long I waited for this one, but lovely box set. And basically this is a run right and fight. This is a run and gun game where you get to eat your foes. It just looks really cool. That's about as much as I know about it, but it is a lovely box set and can't wait to play that. It's had nothing but good reviews. I showed you this last week, Unruly Heroes. I still haven't played this, but that is the game I'm going to be playing next. And where is my Vector Blade? I've got a copy of Vector Blade somewhere. Where is it? It is there. Vector Blade. Here we go. This game here, showing in the background. Can you see it? What a fantastic game. This is up there with Vector Pilot, Vector Patrol, Vectarians. This is a fantastic homebrew game, absolutely loving it. And I smashed a really good score on this the other day, and I challenge anyone to beat my score. I've got over 200,000. Will it show my score on here? Oh, there we go. 203,000. Can you see that, guys? Absolutely smashed it. You go through the mindstorm area. If you go really, really fast, you can get a massive cash bonus. And I managed to update my game and my ship, and brought loads of extra lives and extra bullets and faster rates. It's basically like Galaxian, but there's so many different levels, different variations in the levels, different add-ons you can get. It's almost like an RPG, little miniature RPG game running inside this really cool space vertical shooter. Absolutely love it. That is Vector Blade for the Vectrex. If you've got a Vectrex, guys, you have to get this game. It is a must-buy. Really enjoyed that. And Gradius for the PC Engine. One of the best home console versions I've ever played. I've never liked the NES version. I used to have the Versus Red Tent with Gradius and never liked it. I do like Gradius and Nemesis, and this is a fantastic port, brilliant port on the PC Engine. So that's my pickups, guys. I've got loads more coming, and I can't wait to do more videos. I've got a lovely video to do on the arcade, on the Jammer Cabs. I've got some fantastic PCBs I want to show you, but that will have to be for another video. I just thought I'd update you with how the arcade's come on since you last saw it, and hopefully by the time I'll update another video, I'll have the other light box in and some other things will be finished as well. That's it. I hope you're well. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care, guys.